Rick says, where are the protests in the streets of London with thousands of people marching to denounce the massacre of innocent Iranians? People were happy to do so regarding Gaza, and yet they're suddenly mostly silent now. Yeah, Greta Thunberg, where are you? Owen Jones, where are you? I could go on. So many of the people who seem to get so outraged, and in some ways you can understand it, about what's happening or what was happening in Gaza. Why are they all, to an absolute man and a woman, being so silent about what's happening in Iran? I don't have an answer to that question, but perhaps they ought to actually give us their views and say why they think that what's happened in Gaza was sort of so much more important than what is happening now in Iran.
Extraordinary stuff. Now, Ian Dale is a right-winger and indeed a former Conservative parliamentary candidate. And to be honest, given the hideous media landscape in this country, I always found him to be more reasonable, more fair than most. Let's put it that way. So why this utterly dishonest attack, Ian? I've done multiple videos about Iran on YouTube, including interviews with Iranian American experts, as well as videos on Instagram and other social media platforms like Twitter. I've written a column about Iran for the Guardian newspaper. I've done a Substack post, and I've posted about it over and over again. Now, Ian Dale follows me on social media, and you would imagine someone with basic personal and journalistic integrity would check his facts before attacking someone to an audience of hundreds of thousands of people. The position which I've consistently outlined is solidarity with the Iranian people fighting against a brutal theocratic regime, opposition to Western intervention, which I'll come on to, and opposition to one dictatorship being replaced by another. Ian Dale justified Israel as it waged a genocidal onslaught against the Palestinian people. He supported the Iraq war, which ended in catastrophe. He supported the war in Afghanistan, which ended in catastrophe. He supported the war on Libya, which ended in catastrophe. On the other hand, I opposed Israel's genocide with every fibre of my being. I oppose the Iranian regime's murderous onslaught against its own people. And I oppose another catastrophic West intervention after I rightly opposed the catastrophes of Iraq, Libya, and Afghanistan. And Ian Dale thinks he has a leg to stand on in attacking me.